I came home to find the top half of our base destroyed. Sitting among the wreckage was a man in all black armor with a bucket-shaped helmet, casually digging through our belongings. Assuming he was a new tribe member, I even offered him some better-looking armor. It wasn't until he pulled out a mace and took a swing at me that I realized we were being raided. Fortunately, he couldn't hit the broad side of a pyramid. At the time, I had no idea he was wearing armor called Godbreaker or wielding a weapon. Designed to remove blessings, we were far too low level to even obtain. I handled the situation the same way I usually did: keep my distance, put away my weapons, and attempt diplomacy. Unfortunately, his preferred form of communication was trying to cave my skull in with a mace whenever I got within range. When my tribe leader showed up, he turned and smashed his head in with one swing. It was at that moment I realized what I was dealing with. He wasn't just some guy in fancy armor, he was wearing legendary gear and carrying a weapon that could kill us in a single hit to him. We weren't warriors or rivals. We were worthless bugs, something to be crushed for his own amusement. That was when the warlord within me came out. One way or another I will kill him. He will fear me and run at the sight of me. It was at this point, in the midst of battle, under threat, duress, fear, anxiety, and anger, that I started making my own laws of warfare.
I must evolve.
I had no weapons at the time. We had never bothered to craft anything beyond stone, so I pulled out a pickaxe and hit him. I hit him, and as soon as I saw him get into a stance to swing, I ran. Right as he missed, I ran back in and hit him again. I did no physical damage, but the psychological damage of him knowing I could hit him while he couldn't hit me was enough. I'm going to win this, even if it's death, by 1,000 cuts. And we're winning on my terms. Rule 1 and 2. Know your weapon and know your enemy. I ran downstairs into our corridor, and he came after me. The rooms were all linked 3 on each side with a hallway connecting them. I would run into a room, he would follow, lose me, we would meet in the hallway, I would strike him and run. He would swing and miss. We repeated this cartoonish game until he became so mad he just started swinging his mace, indiscriminately, with no thought to whether I was even in the room with him. Excellent. I made him blind with anger. Dance clown. Rule 3. Do not be provoked. Control your emotions, or be controlled by them. I removed a section of the wall and went outside to watch this clown jump around the tattered remains of my house until he noticed me. He must have thought I was challenging him the way I stood out in the open waiting for him to see me. He came out and calmly walked toward me with his weapon in hand. I am not done making a fool of you, clown. Rule 4. Choose where to fight. Don't be led into a trap. In case you're wondering how I could farm without any good armor or weapons, I was a beast tamer, and it was time to summon my horde. I screamed at him. Bitch, this is not Dark Souls. This is Pokemon. And summoned 9 Shellback's giant gorilla-shaped turtles. Rule 5. Fight the fight you can win. Not a fair fight. He would get knocked over again and again. He would get up, hit one, causing its head to explode, and I would summon 3 more each time. They did next to no damage to him, physically, but psychologically. I could feel his anger from across the open field. He couldn't even cross without being knocked off his feet every time he took a single step. How humiliating. Having a legendary weapon built to strip the blessings from gods, capable of killing anything below divinity in one strike, and god armor that lets you walk on lava. And you're being bullied by basic beach turtles. Eventually he broke free and ran around trying to get to me. That was also a mistake. Rule 6. Do not let a bad situation force you to make bad choices. Between us was a pack of hyenas. Perfect. They would bite at his ankles and cripple him. And unlike the turtles, it would take more than one hit to get rid of them, giving the horde time to catch up. He made the mistake of hitting one, and now he was fighting the whole pack. A war on two fronts. Once again, I stared at him from a distance as he struggled, knocked over, crippled, bitten, and pummeled by wild animals that still couldn't do any real damage through his armor. No physical damage, but still, look at the clown struggle. You will suffer. Today, tomorrow, and forever, I will kill you, one way or another. Rule 7. Use your environment to fight your fights for you. Not all victories are won with your direct action. More wars are won by the weather and wildlife alone without ever having to meet each other in battle. Eventually, he gets so mad he puts away his mace and charges straight at me.
Excellent.
I can feel his anger with everything chasing after him, but turtles can only move so fast, so I run. For him to put away his mace and use his hands. Oh, he's mad. I'm already winning in a way I can't even fully fathom. The only thing more mental is what's going on inside my own head. Rule 8. Do not let your emotions or anything else make you give up an advantage, especially when blinded by rage. This entire time I'm thinking,
that's right, chase me. Chase me to the ends of the earth. You want to attack and kill everything in sight. Then I'm going to use it. I'm going to make you kill everything I can. You're going to fight dragons, tigers, mammoths, giants, gods, everything. I'm going to make you conquer this land for me, because all you know how to do is attack and kill. Sooner or later, I'm going to show you how to die. And when that happens, I'll be there. You're going to give up, run away, avoid me, or follow me to your death, but you will fear me.
As I led him toward his new future, I wanted to get him a little more mad. So I decided to climb a mountain to see if he was dumb enough to give chase. He was, and as soon as he climbed about 10 feet off the ground, I decided to slide off, to knock him down, and remind him of the turtles when I heard a snap. When I landed on top of him, I had broken his neck. Rule 9. When following someone, always keep a safe distance. You can be close enough to hit him, but try not to be close enough to get ambushed. Or at least prepare for it. It's important to know that, while my adrenaline was high, this harassment went on for over an hour. Over an hour of being bullied by a beach bum with no weapons, armor, or anything of value before I teabagged him to death off the side of a mountain. When it was over, and my adrenaline finally dropped, I realized I had to hide.